Pobble is a global literacy initiative. Essentially, it's a platform where children can upload examples of their handwritten work through their teacher in their school. And by doing so, they can get comments and feedback and encouragement from anywhere around the world. Any teacher will tell you that providing a child with an audience really makes a difference. I mean, that's why the classroom wall works, right? You know, children write because they want to have their work shared. It's that same concept of giving children an audience, giving them an outlet for their creativity and their ideas, and just making that on a much wider scale. It's the digital global classroom wall, if you will. A lot of the traffic that we get to the platform is actually teachers. So they're really interested to see the content, you know, the pieces of handwritten work, because they can use them for sort of peer assessment in their classroom. So we get a lot of children commenting on other children's work, but we also get some really great visits from famous authors. For example, Michael Morpurgo or Anthony Horowitz. These authors will go on there, they'll leave comments, they'll find ways to motivate the children, maybe by, you know, backing a competition that we're running. And that's what really makes the community really special for the children. In the UK, 20% of the population is actually functionally illiterate, and this costs taxpayers billions of pounds every single year. And ultimately, that's what our platform has to demonstrate, that we actually impact on literacy attainment. Some of the initial customers that actually came on board halfway through the year were kind enough to share the data for their class's progress. Children are actually accelerating twice as fast when they're using Pobble in the classroom. Our model of selling is actually to have teachers going out into schools and providing workshops and staff training that help schools to onboard onto the platform. Now, a lot of people at the beginning said this was going to be a major risk, right? Hiring a lot of, actual full-time teachers and having such a direct sales method. But we believe that there were a lot of edtech companies out there producing great technology that had no idea how to actually distribute that into the classroom. We're now seeing enough traction that people are beginning to look up and say, wow, this actually does work. This is actually a model that's growing. We've got good revenue numbers, we're getting good traction. And I think that's quite interesting for some of the kind of naysayers at the beginning. We very much began the company bootstrapping this. You know, we were all working our part-time, trying to make this work, trying to sell to schools, get the concept out there. We took on a crowd-funded round this time last year, and that was really successful. Now we're looking at raising much larger rounds of funding. Obviously, again, through the MBA, I've learned a lot about how you can actually grow business far more effectively using external financing. And so that's really what we're looking to do going forward. I believe that the education market hasn't changed in years. The school system is pretty similar to what it used to be. And despite so many advances in consumer tech and enterprise tech, there really hasn't been that same adoption in education tech. This is where I really see the big opportunity. Pobble is now branded in such a way that it really can go global. And once we have that great network of teachers, children, parents that trust us and understand that we can provide value, there's so many opportunities for us to expand beyond the initial offering.